Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Carpenter. I think that I'd be the ideal AlgaeCal customer service representative, or Algae Bud, because I believe that I embody the spirit of your core values. My mother was an empathetic woman. She taught me to not only be aware of how my actions impact myself, but how they impact the world around me. I have a strong connection to nature and can see the beauty in even the simplest things. With people, it means that I can make genuine connections and have learned to first understand before making judgments. I believe that this connects to the value we really care. My mother also taught me to be honest even if it hurts. During my previous employment, I was a subject matter expert, so I often worked as floor support. In one situation, I had answered a coworker's question but had given them incorrect information mistakenly. At a meeting later that week, the agent came up in question as a mistake had been noted by the client. I spoke up and took accountability for the mistake, even though I was afraid of hurting my chances of advancement, explaining that I'd misinterpreted his question and given him incorrect information, so it hadn't been his fault. Fortunately, I was forgiven, but I would have taken the consequences either way. This is an example of a time I gave terrible service, but hopefully embodies the value we are the real deal. As I mentioned in my cover letter, I was promoted to team lead while employed with T-Tech, and I was given the poorest performing team in Canada. At first, it was overwhelming because I had been a leading agent and was starting off suddenly at the bottom of the ranking. However, I understood the difficulties of the job because I had worked alongside them for 2 years. I met with each of them individually to uncover their strengths and weaknesses, then held meetings where we used those strengths together to shore up the weaknesses in each other. My team's confidence skyrocketed, and within 6 months, we rose from last place to third, often competing for second place. I was and am so proud of my team, and I think that this example also connects to the value we are ideal team players. I believe that improvement does not have to happen all at once, but that every day needs to be a little better than the day before. It's so easy to get caught up in what you do, especially when you're already doing well. Nobody likes to be told that they've done something wrong or that they can be doing better, but I believe that listening to constructive criticism is tantamount to improvement. Your fourth value is we believe in excellence, and I do too. How caring am I on a scale of 1 to 10? While I'd love to say that I'm a 10, I have to be honest and say that nobody is perfect. I would like to be able to claim that I fall close to the 9 position. As mentioned previously, I'm a very empathetic person and I feel very strongly. It has always put me in the best places, but I honestly wouldn't change it for the world. I care deeply about people and animals, and it makes me happy knowing that I can join and understand them, whether they're in a place of joy or a place of pain. In my last role for IKEA, a customer reached out who, right from the onset, was furious with customer service. She'd had a standing desk that no longer worked as the motor died. There was warranty on it, so she wanted to have it replaced, and it should have been an easy case, but we were on week 2 or 3 with no movement. To make matters worse, when I looked in the case, I could see that it had been documented incorrectly. She was told that she could bring the item to the store herself, but she just had back surgery, which is exactly why she bought the standing desk. She'd reached a point of frustration where she just wanted her replacement now. I let her vent, and at this point, I really did feel badly for her. I told her I understood why she was upset, and that I'd be pretty angry if I'd made careful arrangements that fell through no fault of my own. I knew that she wanted to be heard and to see results, so I told her I wanted to take things into my own hands and see what we could do to make things move quicker for her. I worked her through the process, and as I did, I repeated out loud what I was documenting and why, including that she would need assistance removing the old item from her home during pickup as she was unable to do due to surgery. I made sure that she understood that I had listened to everything she had said, and more importantly, that I had heard her. We set a date for pickup of the old item and delivery of the new, and by the time the call ended, she was sounding relieved. Okay, I have been talking for what feels like forever, and I'm almost at the end of my time. So thank you so much, and I really do hope to hear from you soon. Ta-ta!